What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters, and welcome to the Let's Metal. It's time for a big edition of the mail. That's right, time for the mail. This edition of the mail is brought to you once again by my friend Christian. Now, I started a package from him just a couple weeks ago, and I'll try to put a link to that video as well. Was not expecting another one, and just came in the mail. It's actually been here for 2 days, so it's been kind of driving me nuts because I've been wanting to open it. I did open the box. I didn't get beyond opening the package, so I have no idea what's really in here. It's a fairly large-sized box, but I don't think it's records because it's not record size. So if it is, he folded them and put them in there. So, all right. So first of all, this looks like a packed box. So it looks like a lot of CDs. And some other stuff. Okay, so what we have in here, this first thing is the Metallica Hardwire to Self-Destruct CD. This is the 2 CD version, it looks like. Yes, 2 CD version. I thought this was a good album from them. I mean, you know, nothing's going to replace their, you know, early years stuff when they were, you know, kings of the world. But, I mean, I still think this is a really good album from them. I enjoyed it. I actually think if they had made this like a one-album set and just pick the best songs on here, I think it would have probably been better. But regardless, there's some great stuff on here. I really loved the homage to Lemmy on here, Murder One, and thought the first disc, Hardwired, Last Arise, Moth to the Flame, songs like that were really good. Halo of the Flames. I think Spit Out the Bone was really good as well. So great album from them, and thank you very much, Christian. Appreciate you sending me that CD. Okay, this next is not a CD. Oh, actually, maybe it is a CD. Something just fell out of it. Hang on. All right, so this is 6 Cents, the magazine, featuring brand new interview with Nikki Sixx. So this is a magazine. Oh, I see what fell out is the CD. So the CD sits in the back, like this, I guess. Yep, that looks like how it is. So there you go. It's a magazine called 6 Cents, and then it's got a bonus disc on the back of it, and the bonus disc has Motley Crue, Papa Roach, Hell Yeah, 6 AM, Deuce, Drowning Pool, Papa Roach, Crossfade, Hell Yeah, Drowning Pool, Deuce, and Cavo. Maybe Cavo. So there you go. Very cool. I'll check that out. I don't know anything about this magazine. Never heard of it before, so kind of a cool shot in the middle here. Lemmy and Nikki Sixx, it looks like. Yeah. So very cool. Check that out. Green Day. So it's a rock magazine, not necessarily a metal magazine. So very cool. I've never seen this or heard of it before. So awesome. Looking forward to checking that out. All right, and then next up there is a sticker. It looks like a sticker. Yes, a sticker of moving pictures from Rush. I love 70s Rush, and all the way up and through this album, I think that they were superb. In the 80s, they got a bit too keyboardy, poppy for me. I mean, I like some of their stuff still in the 80s, and I have all that stuff, but I really prefer the 70s stuff, and up and through here, which was, what, 1980, 81 or something like that. But, and then some of their newer stuff is great, too, but this was, to me, was the last truly epic, great album from them before they kind of got more poppy and went keyboard-driven. Regardless, cool to have that sticker. Oh, there is some records in here. He didn't fold them. They're just not 12-inch. Okay, before I get into that, there's some more CDs on the side. And a couple cassettes. So this is a compilation. There's a lot of Judas Priest compilations out there like this, especially on cassette. I have a couple of them. I don't have this one. This is called Beyond Metal. Most of them, and I haven't looked at this one yet, but most of them, it looks like they just dropped a bunch of songs in a hat. They like took the Priest catalog and they're like, let's just take all their songs. We'll pull 10 songs out of the hat and they'll go on this cassette, and we'll put other songs and we'll go on that cassette. And I'd be willing to bet this is similar to that. So it starts off with a hit. You got Another Thing Coming, Hot Rockin', Beyond the Realms of Death, Eat Me Alive, The Rage, Riding on the Wind, Hellbent for Leather, Diamonds and Rust, and Heading Out to the Highway. So actually, it's not a bad list at all. So very cool. It's I think it's one of those like Sony special products, or in this case, it's CBS special products. Very cool. Love old cassettes. As I'm sure you guys seen, I have done some cassette videos recently, and Metallica, Garage Inc. I really like this album. I mean, I like the original Garage Days Revisited. I like the Garage Days Re-Revisited, and I think this is pretty stellar stuff. But I've always been a fan of bands doing covers of some of my other favorite bands. So I know some people don't like cover albums, but I happen to like them quite a bit. Okay, so there is a few more CDs in here. Let's do those before I get into the vinyl. This is, it looks like it is a box set. It's the Earthquake, the A&M years, 1981 to 85, YNT. So it's got Earthshaker, Black Tiger, Mean Streak, and Rock We Trust, Down to the Count, and Live on the Friday Rock Show. So that's really cool. I do not have this in my collection. I have a lot of those in my collection, but I don't have this. I have a lot of those individual albums in my collection on vinyl and CD, but I didn't have this box set, so that's really cool. And as you can see on the back, there's all the different covers. So that's awesome. This is The Best of Both Worlds, Van Halen. So this is a compilation that features both David Lee Roth and, what's his name? Sammy Hagar on vocals. And I think it had 1 or 2 new songs on there, as I recall. This is quite a few years ago. I haven't heard this thing in years. A couple live tracks on here. But yeah, I would have swore there was a couple of new songs. I'm pretty sure there are a couple new songs on this thing as well. So, like I said, I haven't heard this thing in years, so I'm just going off memory. So, and I don't actually own it. If you go to my No Life Till Metal website, where I have a good majority of my CDs listed, that one's not on there. So, all right, and then there's a stuffing. I don't think there's anything in here. I don't feel like there is. Nope, just a bag for stuffing. There's a little baggie. Oh, nope, this is a VHS tape. This is Video MINDCRIME on VHS. I still have a lot of VHS tapes. I don't have a VHS player at the moment, though, but still, this is cool to have. Classic, obviously, epic QUEENSRYCHE from back in the day. You know, when they were considered a metal band. Nowadays, not so much. Although, actually, you know, since they've reformed with Todd LaTorre on vocals, they kind of have returned to that more melodic heavy metal sound. But yeah, this is, most people consider like the pinnacle of this band. So, all right, now though, it looks like there's a ton. Oh yeah, there's a ton. Holy crap! I'm gonna have to go through these quick, otherwise it's gonna be a long video. 7-inch singles. So there's 2 bags of singles. I'm gonna go through them quickly, so I don't bore everybody. As you guys know, I'm a 7-inch vinyl collector, and this is really cool and exciting for me. So, all right. So we're gonna, yeah, like I said, quickly. I need to make some space so I can pile these up. All right. So we got Riders on the Storm, The Doors, Riders on the Storm, in the original Electra sleeve. The Doors, Touch Me, and Wild Child, in the original Electra sleeve. The Doors, Hello, I Love You, in Love Street. Picture sleeve, that's something you don't see very often from the Doors. Tell All the People, backed with Easy Ride. What year was this one? Don't see a year on here. All right, moving on. Bad Company. This is Rock and Roll Fantasy, backed with, oh, it's a mono stereo promo pressing. So it's got one side with the blue, one side with the white, one side stereo, one side mono. So great song, Rock and Roll Fantasy, Deep Purple, Bad Company. All right, so you got Genesis, Into Deep picture sleeve. This is a U.S. pressing, I can tell you right away. Backed with I'd Rather Be You. This is Genesis. Tonight, backed with In the Glow of the Night. Genesis, Throwing It All Away, backed with Do the Neurotic. I can't remember if that was an album, album track, or if it's an exclusive to the single on that one. I'll have to look. This is Land of Confusion. I love this single, and I love the video, and I actually love the cover on this one too. Backed with Feeding the Fire. And this too looks like a U.S. pressing. Genesis, Taking It All Too Hard, backed with Silver Rainbow. Again, U.S. pressing, picture sleeve. Genesis, Turn It On Again, and Illegal Alien. I wonder if Turn It On Again is the live version. I can't remember on this one or not. But anyhow, I don't want to spend too much. Oh, this one's really cool. Queen and David Bowie, Under Pressure. Picture sleeve. I've never owned this one. I've never even seen a picture sleeve of it before. So, very cool. Queen and David Bowie. I like that song too. I mean, I know it's a very poppy song and it's overplayed, but I still like it. So the B-side is Queen, Soul Brother. Alright, let me just move on with this one. This is Queen, another one bites the dust with Don't Try Suicide. This is Queen. We Are the Champions, backed with, and this looks like a white label promo pressing. No, it's We Are the Champions promo pressing, yep. White label promo. Is it stereo and mono? For radio station, play only stereo and mono. Queen, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, backed with Spread Your Wings. Queen, Somebody to Love, backed with White Man. Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, backed with I'm in Love with My Car. Grand Funk Railroad, love me some Grand Funk. So we've got Closer to Home, and Aimless Lady in the original Capitol Records sleeve. Picture sleeve single for Some Kind of Wonderful, backed with Wild. Original Capitol sleeve for Bad Time and Good and Evil. Picture sleeve for We're an American Band, Grand Funk. Picture sleeve for Grand Funk Shining On, backed with Mr. Pretty Boy. U.S. pressing. Peter Frampton, I'm in you, you're in me. Backed with St. Thomas. Peter Frampton, Baby I Love Your Way. Baby I Love Your Way. It's a great song. It's a Plain Shame on the B-side. More Doors. Love Her Madly, backed with Don't Go No Further, You Need Meat in the original Electra green sleeve. Genesis, Abacab, another record. This looks like an import version. This is on Charisma label, so this is probably a UK pressing. Turn another record on. Phil Collins, Against All Odds, from the movie, I believe it's called Against All Odds, backed with The Search. I know I'm a big old cheesy metalhead and love hard rock and metal and thrash and death metal, but I'm also a big fan of Phil Collins and Peter Gabriel and Genesis, so it is what it is. I enjoy it. So Phil Collins, Take Me Home, Take Me Home, backed with Only You Know and I Know. My goodness, this is a large. Phil Collins, SUSSUDIO, backed with I Like the Way. And that was just the one bag, and now we have the second bag. So how far are we in? We're almost 15 minutes in, man. I gotta hurry. All right, so we've got Sweet. All right, love this band. Love Is Like Oxygen, backed with CoverGirl. Sweet, Restless, and Ballroom Blitz in the original Capitol Records sleeve. Ballroom Blitz. Ballroom Blitz. Pink Floyd Money in the original Harvest sleeve, backed with Any Color You Like. One of my all-time favorites. This is a promo pressing of Cat Scratch Fever in stereo, and I bet you mono. Yep, stereo mono in the original Epic sleeve. Oops, almost dropped it. Another one of my favorite bands. This is Yes, Long Distance Runaround with Roundabout in the original Atlantic sleeve from probably, what, 72, I think this came out. URIAH HEEP, All My Life, backed with Easy Livin'. Great song. In the original Mercury sleeve. Oh, right on. This is the Amboy Dukes. Obviously, Ted Nugent and the Amboy Dukes. Mississippi Murderer. Journey to the Center of the Mind. I don't think Mainstream ever had sleeves. I think all the sleeves for the Mainstream stuff was always white. Alright, so this is original Tetragrammaton Records for Deep Purple. This is Hush, Hush, thought I heard call my name now. And One More Rainy Day. This is cool. Original reprise pressing of All Along the Watchtower single, backed with Burning the Midnight Lamp. This is Immigrant Song from Led Zeppelin, backed with Hey Hey What Can I Do? This one is actually in the wrong sleeve, but I have the correct Atlantic sleeve sitting over there. This particular sleeve right here is actually I can tell from looking at this, is a Japanese sleeve for Warner Brothers, Atlantic, Restless, and a bunch of other labels that, you know, were distributed in Japan. This is Feel Like Making Love, backed with Wildfire Woman from Bad Company. Cheap Trick, I Want You to Want Me, 1977, so that's going to be the studio version. And it's a demonstration, so it's mono and stereo. And the last one here, one of my all-time favorite bands, this is Aerosmith. This is a promo pressing of Dream On from, it says 73, so I'm assuming it is. The thing about Dream On is it kind of didn't take off in 73. It didn't really take off until like 75, 76. And so there was a lot of Dream On singles that were pressed in the mid-70s as opposed to the early 70s. This one looks like it's an original mono stereo pressing from 73 though, so very cool. And oh, there's one more thing in here. And there's a Rocker Blessed CD. I think this may be the CD that came in the original vinyl. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's just a promo pressing, but regardless, that is it. And man, that was a lot of stuff. I'm going to go crazy if I actually have to put the names of all that stuff in my video, but it is what it is. I really appreciate it, Christian. Appreciate it very much. And that's it. Appreciate y'all watching. Leave a comment below, and God bless. Stay strong.